Videos of the Russian army attacking a Ukrainian army position together with North Korean soldiers in the Kursk region of Russia and the battle that lasted 8 hours have been released. The manpower ratio was in favor of the Russian army, and a large number of armored combat vehicles were also used in the attack, which involved 400 to 500 Korean soldiers. Ukrainian fighters, mainly using small arms and drones, targeted Russian and Korean soldiers at close range. As a result of the long-lasting battle, a large number of Russian and Korean soldiers were killed. Ukrainian fighters, who ran out of ammunition and shells, were able to leave the area without suffering any casualties or even injuries.
North Korean soldiers fighting against Ukrainian forces in the Kursk region are using a meat grinder strategy. A soldier with the 33rd Separate Assault Battalion, codenamed Leopard, told The Times as he described a close-quarters clash with North Korean troops in the village of Makhnovka. According to him, the North Koreans are using people instead of sapper vehicles. They just walk in a single row, 3 or 4 meters from each other. If one blows up, then the medics go behind and take the dead, and the crowd continues to walk one after another. That's how they get through minefields, Leopard said. According to him, during the battle for the village, the DPRK soldiers were mixed with Russians in one unit to try to hide their identity, but they were at a disadvantage because they only use small arms, machine guns, grenade launchers, and at most, mortars. The fighter noted that North Korean soldiers do not yet use drones, but I suspected they are starting to learn, and the longer the war goes on, the more likely they are to innovate, he said. At the same time, although the DPRK soldiers are well trained and physically fit, they need to be assigned guides to help them navigate the foreign terrain and climate, says Leopard. His battalion was able to capture one of the Russian guides, but the North Koreans refused to surrender alive, preferring to fight to the death or try to escape. At the same time, their commanders do not seem to be concerned about the deaths of their men, notes the Ukrainian fighter. After the North Korean troops were driven out of the village, they tried to hide in the forest, but the Ukrainian armed forces discovered them with a drone and then threw grenades at them. Yesterday, I saw 4 North Koreans killed in just 15 minutes, and in the last 2 days, I have counted 120 killed, Leopard said. Earlier, a lieutenant of the armed forces of Ukraine with the call sign Alex said that the Russian Federation for the first time deployed mixed groups in the Kursk region, which consist of Russian and Korean attack aircraft. In addition, the DPRK soldiers already have communications. They were not given radios before. Recently, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenski reported that the Russian army lost up to a battalion of infantry, including North Korean soldiers and Russian paratroopers, near the village of Makhnovka alone. At the same time, analysts note that Russia could have lost up to 400 soldiers in one battle near Makhnovka.